All right, let's get into it. Today we're going to pull back the curtain on how a local business, in this case Dandenong Commercial Cleaning, builds a really persuasive argument for its services all just on its website. It's actually a fantastic lesson in communication, and we're going to break down exactly how they do it.
So the first thing they hit you with is this really powerful question. Right away, the focus isn't on them, it's on you. By asking, what does your workspace say about your business? They're not really selling cleaning services. Nope, they're selling something much bigger. Your reputation, your professionalism, and, your peace of mind.
So where do they start? Well, first, they lay out the core problem. And this is such a classic technique in persuasion, right? Before you can ever offer a solution, you have to make the audience really feel the problem.
And bam, right away they raise the stakes with this quote. This one line completely changes the game. Cleaning is no longer just a chore, it's a critical part of your business. Suddenly it's about safety, about how much work gets done, and the image you show to the world. They're totally reframing the conversation from the get-go. Okay, now they start to get more specific. They clearly get that commercial cleaning isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. So they take that big general problem of a messy workspace and cleverly split it into two very different challenges. This shows you they've actually thought about their customers.
And this slide just perfectly illustrates the two different worlds they work in. See on the left, for the office, it's all about people, health, and making a good impression. The key word is welcoming. But then you look at the right side, the warehouse, and the whole vibe changes. It's about safety, efficiency, and massive scale. The language shifts to things like high traffic zones. This is a huge signal to any potential customer that, yeah, they understand your unique world.
So, now that they've defined the two different problems, what's the next logical step? Well, you've got to present the custom-fit solutions. This is where they go from just telling you they get it to actually showing you how they're going to help. Now, for the office, just look at how specific this is. I mean, anyone can say, we clean offices, but they're talking about the exact things an office manager is actually thinking about. Desks, kitchens, the break room, and notice, high-touch surfaces and sanitization. That's speaking directly to all of our modern concerns about staying healthy at work.
And then, for the warehouse, boom, the focus is completely different. Now we're talking about huge spaces, specialized zones like loading bays. And this last point is so important. Commercial-grade equipment. For a facilities manager, that's a massive trust signal. It says, hey, we've got the heavy-duty tools for your serious job. We're not just bringing a bigger vacuum cleaner.
So they've laid out the problem, they've offered the perfect solution, but now we get to the most important part of all. Why should you trust them specifically? This whole next section is designed to build that all-important credibility.
And here's their pitch, just laid out perfectly. Every single line here is designed to knock down a reason you might hesitate. Local and experienced? That sounds reliable. Custom plans? That reminds you they were listening earlier. Eco-friendly? That shows they have modern values. And fully insured? That just erases a huge chunk of risk for the customer. It's really, really well done.
Oh, I love this. This is so smart. They don't just say they're local and leave it at that. They actually take a moment to define what that means for you. It makes them feel less like some random company and more like your neighbors, It's a small thing, but it's a powerful way to build a real connection.
All right, and finally, after building their case so methodically, they lead you right to the finish line, the call to action. At this point, they've earned the right to ask for your business, and they make it incredibly easy for you to say yes.
See, no confusion, no hunting around the website for a Contact Us link. The path forward is just right there. It's all about making it frictionless. Once a customer is convinced, you want to make it as simple as possible for them to take the next step.
And there it is, all the info you need in a super clean, organized table. And think about that. Even the way they present their contact details reflects their brand. It's professional, it's tidy, it's easy to understand, which is exactly what you want from a cleaning company. It just reinforces everything they've already said.
And we end right where we started, with another one of those great thought-provoking questions. This brings everything full circle, putting the focus right back on the customer's business and leaving them with something to really think about. It's a powerful way to end that makes their entire argument stick with you. Just an absolutely masterful way to make a case.